How to attach IntelliJ IDEA Debugger to a running app. Have you ever wished you could peek inside a running application to see what is happening? Attaching the IntelliJ IDEA Debugger to a running app is your ticket to doing just that. This method allows you to inspect and control your program without needing to restart it, which is especially handy for long-running processes or applications hosted remotely. Let's break down how to do this step by step. First, you need to prepare your running application for debugging. If you are working with Java applications, you must start the Java virtual machine with specific debug options. This usually involves adding virtual machine options like agent lib, JDWP is equal to transport is equal to DT socket, server is equal to Y, suspend is equal to N address is equal to 5005. This command sets up the Java virtual machine to listen for debugger connections on port 5000 and 5 without pausing the application. If you are using Node.js, you will want to start your application with the inspect or inspect_brk flag. This opens a debug port that allows the debugger to connect. For other programming languages like Go, ensure your process is running locally or remotely and that IntelliJ IDEA supports attaching to it. Next, you will create or configure a debug attach configuration in IntelliJ IDEA. Open IntelliJ IDEA and navigate to the Run menu, then select Edit Configurations. Click the plus button or press the Alt key and Insert key together to add a new configuration. Choose the appropriate option based on your language and environment. For Java, select Remote Java Virtual Machine Debug. For Node.js, pick Attach to Node.js or Chrome. Specify the host, which is usually localhost for local applications, and the port number that matches the one used by your running application, like 5000 and 54 Java. Now it's time to attach the debugger. Run the debug configuration you just created. IntelliJ IDEA will connect to the running process through the specified port. Once connected, you can set breakpoints, step through your code, inspect variables, evaluate expressions, and perform other debugging tasks just as if you launched the application from the IDE. Here are some practical tips to make your debugging experience smoother. Ensure that the source code in IntelliJ IDEA matches the code in your running application. This helps avoid confusion while stepping through the code. Use breakpoints wisely to pause execution at key points without overwhelming the debugger. If you are debugging remotely, check that your network settings and firewall allow the debugger connection. For Node.js applications, make sure to enable the necessary plugins in IntelliJ IDEA, such as the JavaScript and Node.js debugger. If your application runs inside containers or on remote servers, remember to map remote paths to your local project folders in the debug configuration. This ensures that source mapping is accurate. By attaching the debugger to a running application, you can diagnose issues without restarting the process. This approach is beneficial for production-like environments or long-running services. IntelliJ IDEA supports various languages and runtime environments, making it a flexible tool for mastering software debugging and fixing bugs efficiently.